My name is Parker Montgomery, and today I'm going to be talking about my myth, which is spanking. And spanking has been around for years. It has a lot of history behind it. Some people love it, some people hate it. It has sort of it can have a negative stigmatism or a stigma behind it uh, that certain people, really don't like, and it really is not as common as it used to be. It seems like it was the most popular and most common form of discipline years ago, and due to that stigma, it's sort of not anymore. But here's sort of a definition. Spanking is defined as hitting a child with an open hand on the buttocks or extremities with the intent to discipline without leaving a bruise or causing physical harm. Spanking is beneficial, is the myth that we're going to be talking about today. So the rate of spanking was 49% in the past year. 2013 was when this was done. For children ages 0 to 9, 23% for youth 10 to 17, and 37% overall, credited to Finkelhor. Spanking can lead to further behavior issues, including increased aggression and inappropriate reactions to authoritative figures. Children whom are spanked perceive higher levels of threat. This has been proven where certain children who have been spanked are more high alert and have different stress levels compared to children who have not been spanked. Findings have shown spanking can negatively impact children's social and emotional development. And then, like I talked about before, or mentioned, spanking is one of the most controversial topics amongst parents. Some people agree with it, some people dislike it. It seems like the majority of people disagree with spanking nowadays. Results from multi-level models show that reports of spanking of children in the household were associated with lower scores on a 3-item socio-emotional development index among 3 and 4-year-old children, credited to PACE. Spanking can be associated with being detrimental to a child's outcome, and research has shown that spanking is more common in lower income households than higher income households, credited to Lee. Findings in research: hundreds of studies and at least 5 meta-analyses have investigated the association between physical punishment and health outcomes, credit to all these people. While there is less than complete agreement on the strength of the association between physical punishment, including spanking, and a broad range of impairments, it is clear that children's exposure to spanking does more harm than good through increased risk of emotional, behavioral, and cognitive problems. Credited to Mickton 2017. There are alternatives to spanking, of course. This includes timeouts, modeling certain behavior you want the child to perform, taking away privileges or rewards, positive reinforcement, and finally guiding and understanding consequences of actions. Why do people believe this myth? Spanking is a form of discipline that has been around for years all around the world, and it hasn't been really till more recently where studies have actually been done to show how it can negatively affect children. It also has to do with how quick humans are to follow suit. If a parent was spanked, they could just think, well, I turned out okay, I turned out fine, and it worked for me, so it should work for my kid. But nowadays we see that really might not be the case. So is this myth confirmed, plausible, or busted? This myth is busted. Keeping all biases aside, there is evidence that supports how spanking can possibly be detrimental to a child's social development. As I mentioned, there are numerous alternatives that have proven to be beneficial over the culprit spanking. So, thank you.